Hey guys, it's Music Elise here today, and I'm back with another video. Now, today's video, we're going to be reacting to Citizen Soldier song called Never Ending Nightmare, featuring Kellyanne Quinn. That's amazing. He's from Sleeping with Sirens, which is funny because I've been recently listening to a couple more Sleeping with Sirens, songs. I will be reacting to more of them next week, so sorry if I haven't reacted to any of them in a while, but it's crazy because ever since I started listening to Pierce the Veil, and when I heard the song King for a Day, he was in that song, and I really love that song. I loved his voice in it, and I just had to check out Sleeping with Sirens, and I listened to a couple of the songs, I think only two at this point, but I'm gonna definitely check out more from him. I know there was another suggestion for one of his other songs, which I will be getting onto that. Sorry if sometimes my upload scheduling, I look at which music video should I put up, and sometimes I'm, shifting the placement of them, and sometimes a song just comes up out of nowhere and it's just like, oh crap, I'm not gonna put it here. But it's cool to see that he's singing a song with him, and sorry for the noise in the background, some douchebag is driving with the loud ass spoiler, but yeah, this is pretty cool that he has him on here, especially since I've been reacting to him. So yeah, this is pretty amazing. I can't wait to get into this. So yeah, let's get into it.
I won't be sleeping tonight. I know that it's gonna be war. Lately been up wondering why I'm even worth fighting for. I've been getting so tired of holding the line. Yeah, the price that I pay to survive seems so high, and I am raising my white flag tonight. When I close my eyes, it's there waiting for me. Finds me every time. Will I ever be free? There's a monster I caged deep behind my eyes. I can never escape. I've been running for miles. When the morning comes, I know it will still be there. My never-ending nightmare.
Pull the veil over my eyes so I can see the person I've become. What am I doing with my life? I try to stop staring at the sun, but my eyes get the best of me. I'm on the edge, I'm in too deep. Why can't you see that I'm right here waiting? I close my eyes.
Okay, so this is cool because you have the lead singer of Citizen Soldier and how deep his voice is and powerful, and then you have Kellyanne Quinn's voice, which is a lot more like, higher pitch and higher, vocals, but also very powerful in its own right. And I like seeing the contrast between the two. But this is definitely more of a Citizen Soldier song with Kellyanne Quinn in it. Because usually when they have two artists doing it, sometimes you have a mix of both of their styles, or you have, a complete unique style that fits for both of them, or one of the person's styles or stuff. There's like many different ways of doing it, and in this way they did it is it's Citizen Soldier style with Kellyanne Quinn added onto it and adding a little bit of his flair with his vocals, but still sticking to the style of Citizen Soldier's way of playing music. And this is what I'm talking about. The hiding behind my eyes and stuff like that. I think this is definitely more of a metaphor for your depression and stuff, and no matter how far you try to run away from yourself and who you are meant to be, that you can never escape the reality of who you are and or will become. So it's basically saying that in the end of the day, it's pointless to try to run away from who you are and try to fight it, because in the end of the day, this is who you are and it will always be there with you. You just have to find ways to deal with it instead of just trying to, avoid it altogether. So that's kind of what I'm getting from it, but there could be probably a different interpretation of what the meaning is. So yeah, but let's get back into it.
It's there waiting for me. Finds me every time. Will I never be free? There's a monster I cage deep behind my eyes. I can never escape. I've been running for miles. When the morning comes, I know it will still be there. My never-ending nightmare.
I've almost had enough, knowing I just couldn't get much lower. It's got me so messed up, never knowing when this story's over. It's so hard to fight for myself when living means living in hell. When I close my eyes,
It's there waiting for me.
finds me every time.
Will I never be free?
There's a monster I cage deep behind my eyes.
I can never escape. I've been running for miles.
When the morning comes, I know it will still be there.
My never-ending
So that was Citizen Soldier's song called Never Ending Nightmare featuring Kelly and Quinn. An amazing song. That song is phenomenal. The meaning behind it, I got a little bit more of an understanding. And if I'm being honest, like when I replayed it again, like let it play again, I kind of had more of a feeling and connection to it, a more personal one, because I could truly understand the not only the meaning behind the lyrics, but feel the meaning behind the lyrics, because I can 100% relate to it. But let's talk about the singing. The singing was phenomenal, like I said. Both of them have very powerful voices, just in different ways. You know, the lead singer of Citizen Soldier, his voice is very deep and powerful, whereas Kelly and Quinn's is more high-pitched. But both can, they exude out the emotion that they're trying to, put on display for us to hear in their music, and I really love that. And they blended in very well. That's one of the hardest things to do when you have a feature from an artist from like a different band or just a different artist that has a different style of music than you, is trying to blend in your styles and your vocals together, and hopefully that they match. And this one, it blended in perfectly. It was seamlessly working well together with each other. It was just very nice sounding. It was very in-depth and emotional. And like I said, I had more of a personal connection to this one because I know the feeling of having a monster cage inside you, behind your eyes. Because for me personally, I have a lot of anger within me for whatever reason. I don't even know at this point why I'm so angry sometimes, but I truly understand the feeling, because for me personally, I have a lot of dark thoughts in my head, and I have a lot of like anger and a lot of, I don't know, just negative like emotions inside me that are always caged up in, and I try to cage it up so it doesn't explode. And I don't harm people physically, but harm them, at least verbally or mentally, because we all have something, have some problems. And my biggest problem is definitely my temper, and I try to keep that in check as much as I can. But sometimes I can't control myself, and I don't know why. But that song perfectly, showcased the feeling of that, and I could truly, like I said, relate to it, because my demons is my anger, my rage, my negative thoughts and perceptions on society and reality as a whole. And sometimes I can let it take over me, but I try to hold it back as much as I can. And sometimes it's, even when you do hold it back, you can see through a person's eyes the hate and anger that they have, even if they're trying to control their temper as much as possible. So that's definitely my biggest vice in my life. So seeing that in a song displayed, that's why I really love listening to rock music, because it's very vulnerable, it's very emotional, and talking about the personal problems they're going through, and struggles. And you as a person, we also have emotions, so we can also connect to it, especially people who have more mental health problems. It's more of a way to connect with others that are dealing with the same problems that you're going through. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed, and stay tuned for next time.